Oh, I tell you what, before we get into it, actually,
Before we
you
get
know
into
what?
it, yeah. What?
Things that we have been experiencing lately. Taking pictures of the moon.
Why did you do? Yes.
What? My face is like so close to the camera. What is
You're
with?
having a serious conspiracy moment now. Hang on, I feel like I need you to be closer so we can like conspiratize better. So what are we talking about?
Yeah, the moons. We try and take pictures of the moon. Whoa, that's so pretty. That's so cool.
moon is
I
so
like it with
pretty.
my human eyes.
All the time I look at it and I'm like, wow, she's pretty. Wow, look at how pretty. And I take my camera, aka my phone, out of my pocket, and I take a picture, and it's just a bloob.
It's just an absolute bloob.
A bloob.
A bloob.
That's all it is. It takes beauty and essence.
B-L-O-O-O-B.
Bloob. It takes all the essence.
Dictionary definition. A picture of the moon when taken on a phone camera.
Yes. And I don't know why, because you can take pictures of everything, and usually 9 times out of 10 it looks alright, or a little bit blurry, not bad, but like, you know,
It's like,
alright.
the moon is so huge sometimes. You know, when you get those really big, like, super moons,
Yes.
and then you take a picture on your phone and it's like, but a speck in the distance.
It's a speck.
But a poor urchin child in the distance.
A little bit of light.
Yeah.
Just a little pinprick of light.
And it's like,
in the
wow,
distance.
the moon's so pretty. And then you take it on your phone, it's like,
You can take it as
blurry
like
sphere.
when it's a crescent moon.
Yeah.
And you still just get a blurry sphere, which is weird because you can only see the crescent.
When it's
So
a
why are you
crescent
getting a blurry
moon,
sphere?
but you can see the full moon's outline.
Right.
Or you can see the moon through the clouds, and it's like, that's so pretty, that's so amazing. Camera.
Oh, it's so pretty.
And make a bloob.
I make bloob. That's all I do.
Yeah.
I just make bloob.
That's
Why does it do
pretty
that?
messed up.
So Luke had the great idea of us having an art exhibition
Yeah.
of just pictures of the moon
Yep.
from bad cameras. So just an art exhibition of bloobs, essentially.
I think that's pretty solid, to be honest. This is just going to
I
be.
reckon it
This
might
is
go
straight up just
somewhere.
going to be a bonus episode of little things that we talk about.
Little things we talk about in our day to day that.
You know what I've been doing lately?
Go on. Go on. Sorry.
I've been doing every day, well, trying to do every day or reactively, but I've not missed a day yet. I'm writing down like little things that like are little good things.
Oh, that's cool.
Not like big good things, not like had an amazing day, bought some really cool socks. My life is
No,
exciting like that.
Had an Ambred.
Yeah, literally. Just like saw a nice tree. I like that, you know?
I like that tree. I took a picture of the moon.
Yeah, I took a picture. No, that's not a little
Terrible.
happy thing. That's a I'm very upset the moon can't be captured. Maybe the moon is too mystifying to be on a photo.
No, because there are photos of the moon. Just with better cameras.
So we think. Conspiracy theory, the moon has never been captured before. It's all really good art. It's AI.
No, because there's pictures.
It's a painting.
Pictures.
No, it's not real. Was the
It
moon
is
landing
real.
faked?
I mean, the moon landing was probably faked, but
Of course
The
it
moon
was
is
fake
definitely real.
because there's a video of the moon. You can't record the moon. The moon doesn't want that.
you can take a picture of the moon. Photos of the moon.
Yeah, but we don't
Here
know
we go.
they're real.
Google. I mean, it looks like the moon to me.
Yeah, but what do you have to compare it to? Because you can't take a
moon.
picture of the moon yourself.
No, but I look at it every night.
Yeah, but you don't. Yeah,
Not most nights when it's there.
exactly.
I look at it and I go, wow, that's the moon.
That's what I'm saying.
And you
Those
look at the
pictures,
picture and it's like, yeah,
suspicious.
it looks the same. It looks the same as the moon. That moon looks like that moon, so therefore that moon must be that moon because the moon is a moon.
Yeah, but
And
I
there's
mean,
only
like,
one moon of our moon.
right. But what
We only have
I'm
one
saying
moon.
is that garlic and coriander naan bread looks pretty similar to a regular naan bread, and a Peshwani naan bread. You can't even
What's
tell.
garlic naan bread
So,
got
like,
to do with the moon?
You know, you
And
don't
cannot
know
tell because you
which
bite
one
into
the
it and
moon
it's like,
is.
oh, that's garlicky.
Yeah, once you taste it, you have to eat those pictures. That's
But
how
you
you
can't
find out.
eat the moon.
That you
It's
know
a
of.
rock.
Have you never watched
It's
Wallace and
rock.
Gromit? It's made of cheese.
It's not made of cheese. Don't start with Wallace and Gromit. It's not made of cheese. It's a good old bit of Wensleydale. Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying?
Yeah.
It's not actually the moon. It's a piece of Wensleydale.
That's why I can't go to the moon as a vegan.
Yeah, no, yeah, you can't.
Yeah. And you're
You
lactose
can't. You
intolerant.
touch it. Yeah, it would be terrible, but it would be worth it. I'd still
You
eat
just
it.
eat yourself to the
I'd
core of the
still
moon.
eat it. I'd eat myself into the middle.
Yeah.
And I'd just chill there.
Just gassy.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's been our bonus topic.
Take my
What's
glasses
with
off 'cause
the moon question mark? You took your glasses off like a scholar does. Like a scholar does, like when they've discovered something amazing. Just like, my gosh.
Instead, it's just to rub my eyes in both illness and concern.
Don't be concerned. I'm writing down little happy things every day.
I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy
It's a good
about
thing,
that.
you know. Sometimes you look back and you can't always remember the little things.
I agree.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to take gratitude in the small things because
Gratitude, more like moonitude. Am I right?
I also have a quick little topic that I kind of want to go over while we're recording. It's not really an episode worth, I don't think, but...
Bonus topic.
Bonus! I want to play you... What I want to quickly talk about is... Have you seen that 28 Years Later is coming out? It's the next movie in the 28 Days Later films. The zombie movies. By... Is it Danny Dyer, I think? Anyway.
I know of them. I don't know anything other than the name.
We're not actually talking about the movies. What we're talking about is something that is... It's played over the top of the trailer. And
Okay.
it's kind of popped up and people are getting a bit freaked out by it, so it's interesting. I want to quickly talk about poetry, basically.
Okay. You know I love a bit of poetry.
Well, exactly. That's what I thought, so let me find it. Just want to have a little talk about poetry, because this piece of poetry is very old, and it's kind of unsettling, this recording of it, so I just need to find it. One sec.
Have I ever told you about that really nice World War II poem that was used as a cipher?
I don't know.
That's
Maybe.
such a specific thing that I might have offhand mentioned one time. It's a really nice poem anyway. Poetry, book time.
Okay, so I can't find the old school one, but I found someone else that is going to read the poem. Christian Natural YRP on TikTok. I'm going to thank you now.
Okay.
Because they do a great reading, but I've just realised you've got to listen to this through my headphones. I don't know if it's going to work.
Okay. We'll see.
We'll see. You'll have to tell me if you can hear it. If not, then hopefully...
With foot, slog, slogging over Africa. Foot, slogging over Africa. Boots, moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. 7, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 mile today. 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boots, moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. I'm back on
What
your
did you
headphones now. I
think?
was just being quiet
Yes.
whilst you were transitioning.
Yes.
It's very, very, like, a powerful...
It's a very powerful, obviously a wartime poem.
Yeah.
It's by Rudyard Kipling. That's the original author of the poem. That was a reading by Christian Natural YRP.
Good
on
reading,
TikTok.
to be honest.
Hence why I picked him. Very,
Yeah.
very good reading. The original recording that has been causing issues on the... Well, not issues, but tremors and interest on the trailer is actually a recording from, like, 1912. So, you know, the old...
Yeah.
proper, like... I couldn't find it, annoyingly. Luckily, I had that one saved, but I couldn't find that actual recording. If I can, I will send it and we can insert it, just so people understand, because it is very eerie
Yeah.
compared, because obviously it sounds old. But it just made me think a little bit about how poetry can be used and how things can generate emotion that you wouldn't necessarily think of generating from poems. Does that make sense?
Yeah, as a poetry fan, it does.
Yes, okay, right. Because I am not a poetry fan.
You're not a poetry fan, and
I'm not a
you
poetry
often
fan.
can't read poetry because I always be like, oh, this great poetry book I have, and it doesn't
Yeah.
resonate with you.
At all. And yet that did.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was quite interesting to just bring up poetry for a little bit and just discuss poetry, what we like about it, what we don't like, any poems that stand out that kind of we really do like. I really do love a bit of Poe.
Yeah, Poe's good.
Poe, especially The Raven. I will never forget the reading for The Raven in the Treehouse of Horror episode by Kelsey Grammer. I
Oh,
believe it
yeah,
was.
yeah.
Such a good reading of The Raven. I bloody love that poem. It's such a good poem.
One of my favourite poets, modern poets, because I really do like Keats. and I'll stand by a lot of Keats' poems. But one of my favourite modern poets is going to be Richard Seacon. He did Crush and War of the Foxes.
War of the Foxes rings a bell. Of course, there's always as well, I always really liked Annabel Lee by Poe. Basically, I like Poe. That's the main poetry I like. So when I heard that one, Boots by Rudyard Kipling, I don't know, I was really satisfied because it's very rare I hear poetry and enjoy it. I don't know why, because I love writing, I love art, but poetry is just something, as you know, I struggle with to appreciate. So I don't know, that Boots, I don't know, it just brought through some really like unsettling emotions that I didn't expect for a poem to bring through. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think the whole point of poetry is obviously to convey a feeling and an emotion, and I think especially because I always seek out poetry knowing that it is going to convey an emotion and a feeling, and I think for you who is not so word orientated as I am, I think for you it will probably have such a big impact when one does resonate with you.
I think as well, I've noticed, I don't know if it helps the fact of the rhythm of it, because if something does have a rhythm to it, it gets me a lot better than when you listen to some, who was it, Shelley we had to do in school. But yeah, no, I just really liked that poem, and I was like, let's talk to Luke about some poetry.
Yeah, I love poetry. Okay, so I found it. So it's one of my favourite ones, and it's a very long poem, so I'm not gonna read all of it. It's Little Beast by Richard Seacon. I'm just gonna read the last section of it because it's got like and it's really well known. So it goes, what would you like? I'd like my money's worth. Try explaining a life bundled with episodes of this, swallowing mud, swallowing glass, the smell of blood on the first 4 knuckles. We pull our boots on with both hands, but we can't punch ourselves awake, and all I can do is stand on the curb and say sorry about the blood in your mouth. I wish it was mine. I couldn't get that boy to kill me, but I wore his jacket for the longest time. It's just like that last line is like such a good line.
Yeah, that is a good line.
The whole poem's really, really good. I'm not going to read it because it is quite a long one. I definitely recommend anyone to check out Richard Seacon who likes a bit of poetry. And you could drown in his eyes, I said. So it's summer, so it's suicide. So we're helpless and sleep and struggling at the bottom of the pool. It's just, I don't know. I just really like the way he writes words. It's kind of really helpless and distraught.
Yeah, just fragile.
But I did mention the World War II poem.
You did.
Which I was actually right that it was a poem code in World War II, which is quite surprising because I haven't read it in a very long time. So it's called The Life That I Have. It was written by Liam Marks and used as a poem code in the Second World War. In the war, famous poems were used to encrypt messages. This was, however, found to be insecure because enemy cryptoanalysts were able to locate the original form published sources.
Okay.
So The Life That I Have was an original poem composed on Christmas Eve in 1943 and was originally written by Marks in memory of his girlfriend Ruth, who had just died in a plane crash in Canada. So the poem goes, the life that I have is all that I have, and the life that I have is yours. The love that I have of the life that I have is yours and yours and yours. A sleep I shall have, a rest I shall have, yet death will be but a pause. For the peace of my years in these long green grass will be yours and yours and yours. And I just think that's such a cute little... I just really love the phrase, the life that I have is all that I have, and the life that I have is yours.
Yeah,
I just think that's so...
It's a nice little rhythmic series of words, and it's just...
Poetic, some might say.
Poetic, some may say. Yeah. Some may say.
But yeah, they're two of my favourite poems. Definitely recommend everyone teaching Richard Seacon. If people are more interested in poetry box, poetry book, poetry building, what are we going to call this poetry section? Poetry section of the podcast. Maybe we'll do a bit more, and I'll bust out some poetry books. I've got like some on haikus and everything because I think haikus are fun. Is iCloud happening again, or are you trying to find something?
I'm trying to find something.
Because you have the face of iCloud.
No, I'm trying to find something.
Not iCloud again.
Not the iCloud.
I'm going to keep it the iCloud thing because I hope this is a consistent thing all season. Shannon versus iCloud.
Shannon versus iCloud.
The iCloud episode.
iCloud.
I just make a whole episode that's you being like, iCloud.
Have you heard a ballad of suicide? Chesterton?
I don't know. If you read it me, I might know.
It's by G.K. Chesterton. The gallows in my garden, people say, is new and neat and adequately tall. I tie the noose on in a knowing way, as one that knots his necktie for a ball. But just as all the neighbours, oh the wall, are drawing a long breath to shout, hooray! The strangest whim has seized me, after all. I think I will not hang myself today. Tomorrow is the time I get my pay. My uncle's sword is hanging in the hall. I see a little cloud all pink and grey. Perhaps the reactor's mother will not call. I fancy that I heard from Mr. Gall that mushrooms could be cooked another way. I never read the works of Juvenal. I think I will not hang myself today. The world will have another washing day. The decadents decay, the pedants pall. And H.G. Wells has found that children play, and Bernard Shaw discovered that they squall. Rationalists are growing rational, and through thick woods on finds a stream astray, so secret that the very sky seems small. I think I will not hang myself today.
I like that.
I quite like that.
I quite like that,
Oh, no,
actually.
wait, I'm not finished. Envoy!
Oh, sorry.
Prince, I can hear the trumpet of Gemini. Tumbrils toiling up the terrible way. Even today, your royal head may fall. I think I will not hang myself today.
That's good. That's nice.
It's cute. Nice little suicide poem.
Nice
The
little
Ballad of
cheery
Suicide.
suicide. I say that as I actively just grab a book that I have that's Greek and called Grief Lessons, so...
Oh my god. I mean, obviously there's also the... Do you know Annabel Lee? The poem Annabel Lee? You must know Annabel Lee by Poe, right? Because that's another one, like, I really love. Because I like how it flows.
Poetry box.
Poetry by Poe. Hey. So, this is by Edgar Allan Poe. It's Annabel Lee. It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. And this maiden she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. I was a child and she was a child, in the kingdom by the sea, but we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabel Lee. With a love that the winged seraph of heaven coveted her and me. And this was the reason that, long ago, in the kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of a cloud, chilling my beautiful Annabel Lee, so that her high-born kinsman came and bore her away from me, to shut her up in her sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea. The angels, not half so happy in heaven, went envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all men know in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of the cloud by night, chilling and killing my Annabel Lee. But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we, and neither the angels in heaven above, nor the demons down under the sea, can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabel Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabel Lee, and the stars never rise but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabel Lee. And so, all the night tide, I lie down by the side of my darling, my life, and my bride, in the sepulchre by the sea, in her tomb by the surrounding sea.
It's nice. It's got a good cadence.
It has such a good cadence. I love it.
Yeah. I like a good
Anyway.
cadence.
You see, that's the thing. That's the word I always forget, the cadence of it. It's when, I don't know, I just think it's really interesting when people can use words to make art,
Yeah.
essentially. Because that is
Yeah.
what poetry is, even though I struggle with it. I do recognise that is what it is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nice.
Mm.
We talked about poetry.
We did.
When have we ever had structure?
We've never had structure. I just had a topic and a little segue that I was like, I'm going to record today, whether Luke likes it or not. So here we go.
Do you like poetry? What kind of poetry do you
Good
like?
question. Does Eminem count as poetry?
Does what count
Does
as
rap
poetry?
count as poetry? Rap, technically.
I'm not going to say
Conversation for
Eminem
another
is a
day.
poet.
I would say Eminem is a poet.
Houdini, Keats, name a difference.
No difference. Absolutely no difference. Anyway, sorry, back to the sign out. Sorry, I got distracted.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.